Hello YouTube and welcome back to the channel. Now, in the last video we were talking about waiting to find out about the price of the PS5, the release date. Now, it's over a week later and we know the release date, we know the price, and the pre-orders have went live. Now, next gen console pre-orders. All I can say is what an absolute clusterfuck that was. As a shop owner and a gamer, my emotions were running high. So, Xbox. Let's start with Xbox and Microsoft. Now, I'm a small independent game shop. You would think, okay, I can probably get a few consoles. Well, pre-order day came, 8 AM, supposed to go live. I hadn't heard from my supplier how many allocations I could get. I was clever. I didn't want to take any pre-orders before. I took a few registered interests, mainly from friends. I didn't put anything out on social media about the Xbox because I wanted to know what we were getting first. Now let's roll to the morning of pre-orders, Tuesday. 10:30, I still didn't know. I phoned my supplier up to find out what allocations I could actually get. To be told, none. Nothing for launch whatsoever at all. Annoyed me, upset me, yes. Now, I play Xbox. Not very often, but I do play Xbox, and I was hoping to get at least 2 consoles. I had registered interest for 6 consoles for customers, and knowing what Microsoft are like in the past, I was under no impression that I would get 6. So I was hoping for 2 at a push. 1 I would cover myself, would have one not generally in the shop, but I would have one so I could recommend stuff to customers. I wanted to be a part of the day one release of getting the Xbox Series X for midnight. Well, say for midnight. I would get mine the day before. I own a shop, it's not as if I'm selling it to myself early. I get to take it home the day before release. I could have it set up, I could do the unboxings, and yeah. To be told none, zip, 0, was soul destroying, especially for a game shop. I spoke to a few of the other independent game shop owners who have also not been able to get any. Basically, Microsoft doesn't care about the indies. Some of the bigger indies that had big interest on getting pre-orders in, they only got 4 consoles. And some of them didn't even get Xbox Series X's, they were only offered the Xbox Series S. As a retailer, we don't really want to be selling the digitals. We will, but we don't really want to sell them because it's taking custom away from us. And as small businesses, we rely on that custom. So yeah, Xbox literally screwed us over. I have managed to get a pre-order for myself. I actually had to go round to my friends at Game, and bear in mind this is 11 o'clock in the morning. I thought there's no hope. Luckily they had some left. I managed to get my pre-order in. So in a way, as a consumer, I'm happy. As a business owner of a game shop, Microsoft, come on, seriously? It's us guys down in the trenches that are trying to sell this stuff for you, and you're not letting us do it at all. You're favouring the big guys. Not cool, man. Not cool at all. Later that day, my mood changed dramatically. Basically, PlayStation gave me my allocation numbers. This was a nerve-wracking 6 days after they announced the price and said, pre-orders are live. And everyone started taking pre-orders first thing the next day. I'm happy with the price. Obviously, I'm getting the physical copy, which is $449.99. But PlayStation, I got a phone call from them. I didn't get as many allocations as I required, but I got pretty good allocations. I didn't get enough to cover all allocations. I contacted customers that I couldn't allocate them at one for day release and said, look, I could put you on wave 2, or if PlayStation actually come to me and say we can give you an extra few, they'll be first in line. Which they were happy with, because when I put my pre-orders, my post out for Sony to say we're taking pre-orders, we did have to put a disclaimer on saying it's not a guarantee. Luckily, we only let a couple of people down, and I'm hoping, I'm waiting on a reply from an email next week to see if I can actually get their allocations as well. So fingers crossed. But PlayStation did come to the rescue. They lifted my mood that day because I was in a foul mood after Xbox. But PlayStation did come in solid with our pre-orders. It's been a nervous week and a half, trust me, not knowing, to now having it all in hand. At least we know where we stand with Microsoft, and PlayStation have helped us out immensely. I primarily play games on my PlayStation. My Xbox was for the exclusives, which, to be honest, there's not many. I am getting both consoles. I will be doing the unboxings the second I get them. But yeah, I thought I'd let everybody know what's been happening with the next gen consoles. It's not been a great time trying to sort out pre-orders and everything else, and it's been a busy time. As a business owner, especially a small independent business owner, I want to try and please all my customers. But when Xbox throws that curveball, luckily I got some understanding customers, especially the people that registered their interest. And the people that were on the list for the Xbox and were on the list for the PlayStation combined, I made sure the people with the PlayStations who couldn't get the Xbox got their PlayStations. So we didn't look like we were completely doing them over, because, as we all know, getting a pre-order for any of the next-gen consoles at the moment is impossible, and there is scalpers out on eBay, Amazon, selling them for stupid money. My suggestion, don't do it. Don't pay the stupid money. Wait, there will be more. But that's it. That's enough of my rant, especially about Microsoft. Come on, Jesus. So that's the end of the video. Thank you ever so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, please leave a like. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. It will help us out immensely. And we will be back soon with our next video. Thank you ever so much for watching. Goodbye.